venue, the historic Parc des Princes Stadium. My name's Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Sue Smith. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they face Southampton.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
Here's how PSG line up. Gianluigi Donnarumma is in goal. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback roles. Vitinha plays alongside Fabian in the middle of the park, and they'll play with a lone striker up front. Picks out a teammate. Promising position, this. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to probably stop that. Delivered into the box. And the defence tidies up nicely. Oh, it's a nightmare for him, that. It looked a really good chance to score. Here's how Southampton line up.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. The front three are going to need to link up well and make sure the central striker isn't too isolated. If it's on one side, can the other winger come in and be that second centre-forward?
And as we suspected, it is going to be a yellow card.
The ref does well there, allowing play to go on. It's the right call to give a card, though.
This is who I've been looking forward to seeing most today. Are we going to see him play a prominent role here soon?
Yeah, it's his ability on the ball.
Well, I'm sure he thought he'd scored there. Great goalkeeping. Into the box it goes. It's only halfway clear. And nothing coming from their play in the end. Ousmane Dembele. And there it ends, the flag raised.
Well, I'm really surprised he didn't let that run. He was clearly offside, and surely he knew.
Pass was read, and the ball has changed hands. Dembele. Now there could be a chance to counter. And it's on now. Not far away with the final attempt on goal.
That was a really quick break, playing forward with pace, and the movement off the ball. It was so intelligent, so close to finishing it off as well.
Dembele. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Lovely ball, could be a chance. Just needs the composure now. And ready for it coming his way. And the ball comes in. Well, he went for power, but he got it all wrong. It's missed by a distance. Dembele. Good ball in behind. The crowd urging him to shoot. Fabian Ruiz. It's a corner. One good ball in might be all it takes for PSG to take the lead.
Well, they haven't had too much to cheer for a while, but a goal here would be huge.
And here it comes. And that will ease any defensive worry. Kyle Walker-Peters. There's room to do something here. Chance for the lead. And the goalkeeper does what he's there to do. Over it comes. And still could be something happening here. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. And that brings to a close the first half here at the Parc des Princes. But he hasn't hit the heights we know he's capable of to this point. He can only get better from here on in.
He's not really been himself in the first half. He's hardly had a touch. We all know the quality that he's got and the fact that he can win a game on his own. I'm sure we're going to see a better second half performance from him.
The first kick of the... So away we go for the second half, and still goalless. Nothing to split the sides, but this move is looking promising. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Fabian. Vitinha. Hakimi. Dembele. And the work pays off as they get the ball back. Kyle Walker-Peters. Pushing forward now to make the right choice. And it's opened up for him. Hits the upright. And the play breaks down.
Oh, that wasn't far away, was it? They do well to create the chance. They just couldn't quite finish it off there.
Well, they can't let it affect them. Mind's back on the job. A chance now for a quick transition. Struggling to keep the ball there. Dembele. They can't go any further here, offside. Good work from PSG to win back possession. Kyle Walker-Peters. Walker-Peters. And they've got it back now.
The noise level has increased. They expected to win here today. This is another opportunity to get a late goal.
Could take things forward a notch here to put them ahead. And it's a goal, or is it? That must have been close.
Oh, it's really close. He's only just offside, guy. He needs to keep getting himself into those goal-scoring positions, though.
Walker-Peters. PSG recovering possession well. They are sitting a bit deep here, you feel. Need to engage a little higher. Genuine chance. Oh, that's not properly away. And that's a shame for them as the move breaks down. Showing good wit with this attack. But not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. But it's gone behind, a corner coming. Well, not quite fully away here. Well, a bit of a wild attempt and no trouble for the keeper. Goal kick.
Well, he's just mistimed it, hasn't he? Didn't catch it how he would have wanted. And, well, that's the result.
Mendes. Fabian. Nicely played. Nailed for the finish. And that should do it. A late goal. And more than likely a winning goal.
Well, here's the replay, and it's an inch-perfect pass this is. Shows great awareness.
And the final whistle wraps up a match that's gone the way of PSG.
Yeah, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. It was a real competitive game. There were chances at both ends, and they probably...
A night ahead that we all should enjoy. Good evening, everyone. We're at the Estadio Metropolitano here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Spain versus Croatia.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Pedro Porro starts with Cucurella in the fullback positions. Pedri starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And Morata is the main striker for this match. And the starting 11 for Croatia. Dominik Livakovic is the goalkeeper. Luka Modric plays alongside...
Oh, Derek, what a moment this could be.
A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding. And what a strike from Morata. He just smashes it past the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
Martin Baturina. Here's Kovacic. Ivan Perisic. Crossing possibilities. This could square the game. But the keeper has his say. And how important can that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
Cucurella. Shaping to shoot. Well, just over the crossbar. Excellent effort. Gvardiol. Ante Budimir. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Can he find the right pass? Cucurella. Can he play it in? Being egged on by the crowd. Fabian. Well, interesting. Play on, says the referee. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. An attack full of promise. Cucurella. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Andrej Kramaric. Budimir with it. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. And the shot, foiling his opponent completely. In a decent position now. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
And so it is. The first half has come to an end. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Pedro Porro. It's with Laporte. Morata. Morata. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, it broke down, alas. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Now sending it in. Able to close down the shot. Modric. Does appear to be in control, Luka Modric. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change.
This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he plugged away in that first half, making run after run without too much success. But eventually he got his reward. And what an important goal it was.
Ivan Perisic. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Oh, it might be. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Favouring the short one. Very quick thinking there. Not a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. And in by Luka Modric.